The image I often get is this vast, misty wasteland. There's like these cities within that landscape, and there's this one city that is where I supposedly live. The language of that place is not my language. I don't speak it, and all the laws are written in that language. I learned that I could be accepted by finding the ways to be both weird and be following the rules. So kind of set up this social role of I'll be the weird cis boy. And way back behind my surface was me. And I was like this tiny, formless little thing that was like pulling levers and pushing buttons. And I felt like I was the driver, but I didn't feel like I was this person people were seeing. I didn't feel like I was my body. I didn't feel like I was actually in the world. At some point, I don't remember what the moment was, but some voice in me said like, hey, you're not a boy. Like, I remember having realized it. I don't remember realizing it. So I asked for some advice on like queerness. And I think I had this sort of feeling of, I'm finally gonna get the rules and regulations of like my city, the place in that wasteland where I am from. And they would tell me like, okay, rule 1 of being queer. They said, this is yours. This moment, this process, your gender, if you choose to identify as someone with a gender in the first place, this is yours. And you go about it exactly how you go about it. And no person, no queer person, no not queer person, no anything, no anybody can tell you how to be who you are. And I started to see that it wasn't a wasteland. I started to see that that it was always this giant, fertile, like woodsy, huge but secret place that was scary and overwhelming because it was so large. It is so large and uncharted. And I feel like I have a gender. I don't know what a gender is, but I feel like I have one. And I know it isn't boy and I know it isn't girl. But it's here. It is where I belong. It is my home. This in-between. That's where I go.